I didn't even know this when I did a deep dive that you were considered for Velvet Revolver.
Yeah.
So, which is a great fact about you that I did not know. So, how did that come up?
Weirdest thing. So when my band Stargun, there was another friend of Sean Rosigliano's, was a guy named Jason Teague. Well, George Francisco, Jason Teague, and John Teague, and they owned this compound in Venice. They liked our band, and they would hire Stargun to play like their 4th of July party and do all this stuff. So I remember one of those, Sean was like, Duff McKagan's coming to the show. And I was like, no way. And
I was like God to you back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe it. So we're at this thing, and Duff showed up, and I got to meet him, and he liked the band. And then there was this show that was going to happen at the King. No, not the King. Whatever it's called, the Key Club. And Loaded was headlining. And then we got a call, and I remember my dad had just died. I had just gone and gone to his funeral and come back and was kind of in this weird headspace, obviously. And, asked me to do this. We did this rehearsal, did the thing, which was really surreal. And I remember I got an email from someone I didn't know. I never heard of their name or anything. And they said, would you consider jamming with Matt and the guys? And I said, no, I'm cool. I got my own band. It's all good. But I also didn't think it was real. Right.
It was
some random person, or they're just asking me. But my response was just basically it wasn't like I was shooting it down. It was just well, I have this other band and I really care about it. And, and then later in the press, I told that story just the way I told it, which sounded like I shot it down, and they ran with that in the press, and Slash was mad at me, and it was a whole thing for a minute. And I was I just wasn't trying to shoot anybody down. I would have died to be in the band. But at the same time, I wasn't good enough. I'm going to just straight out say, I was not good enough a singer to handle old GNR material, or to do
different
that
register,
thing.
right? The way Axl sings.
Totally. I mean, I was at the top of my register at 20, with there's no way I could have done it.